Hello everyone and welcome to Experience Minecraft, where I try to teach you everything you need to know about the lovely game that I have spent thousands of hours playing, and this is a video on how to survive your first few days. Um, Most of you probably haven't really played very much, or you've kind of dabbled into it. I'm just going to go into single player and I'm going to create a new world. I'm going to leave the name New World just for the sake of the video and simplicity, and here we go. Now, I know my textures don't look like the normal textures from Minecraft. I'm going to go ahead and give a shout out to the texture pack that I'm using right now. I'm currently using the texture craft called Doku Craft, and I'm using the most recent version, and I use the light edition of that texture pack. Now, the first thing that you're going to want to do when you start a new world is you're going to want to collect some wood. So I'm going to go ahead and beat on this wood and collect it. And then the whole purpose of collecting this wood here is so that we can make tools and we can make different things that allow us to craft other things that help us progress in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and collect this whole tree just for, I don't know, to reduce the clutter, because I tend to be OCD when I play, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to get that top one as it's a very tall tree. But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to press E, and that opens up our crafting and our inventory, our base crafting. And I'm going to take these spruce woods, I'm going to put them into the crafting by left clicking and dragging, and then I'm going to receive the spruce wood planks by left clicking on the final product. I'm going to take one spruce wood plank and put one in each corner, and that's going to give me a crafting table. Now, the crafting table is very, very useful, especially in vanilla Minecraft. What we're going to do now is, seeing as we have all that extra wood, is we're going to go ahead and place the crafting table by right-clicking once it's down here in our hotbar. I'm going to right-click again. I'm going to put spruce wood planks on top of spruce wood planks, and I'm going to get sticks. And I'm going to make a whole bunch of sticks, but not too many, because we still need some of the spruce wood planks in order to make some of our tools. Now, again, we do have a lot of wood, but personally I don't find it to be enough. So the first thing I like to make is an axe. And I like to chop down a few trees and gather wood in that manner so that I don't run out of wood later on when I'm in my shelter and I'm building torches and future tools and different things of that nature. So besides the axe, which you make by placing two sticks in the middle, and then the wooden planks and the top three corners of the crafting table. As you can see, it kind of looks like an axe, with the sticks being the handle and the wooden planks being the blade. That's how you make the axe, and you click on that just like we made the crafting table. And then you can hold shift and left click on these items to have them go right back into your inventory for crafting other things. Now I'm going to keep the sticks there as my handle, and I'm going to make a pickaxe, which I'm going to do by placing wooden planks in the top three. And there's our wooden pickaxe, and I'm going to put that right there. Now, it still seems like it might be enough, but I like to also build a shovel, just in case, to make me as efficient as possible, and a sword for killing the creatures. Now, I'm going to also start to collect some food now, because it's very, very difficult when you run out of food. It's one of my least favorite things in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and hit these pigs here, collect the steak. And you can double tap W to run. Give me your piggy. Alright, so we got 3 steaks now. That's enough to refill our health bar at least once. And now we got to finish chopping down some trees here. See if I can get up there. It's too far away. There we go. Alright. So there's the rest of that tree. I'm going to chop down this tree, and then we should be okay. Alright, there we are. So now that we have that wood and some more tools, we're going to want to find coal. Coal is one of the most important resources in Minecraft, as it allows you to run your furnaces. It allows you to create torches, which generate light, while the furnaces are able to either smelt ores that you mine, or they are able to generate coal if you can't find any coal. They generate something called charcoal, which is equivalent to coal, but it takes a lot more resources to to generate. And in this case, in order to do charcoal, it requires wood. And you burn wooden logs in the furnace to get the charcoal. But we're going to do it the original way, which is we're going to go mining for some of this coal here. So I tend to try to stay near hilly terrain, and I look down and, oh, there's some coal right there. And usually, once I mine out at least one ore vein of coal, or coal vein I should say, I tend to build my shelter. So let's go ahead and mine this coal here. Just like so. And with the wooden tools, it takes quite a long time. But with every successive upgrade in your tools quality, such as if you were to have stone tools or iron tools or gold tools and eventually diamond tools, the speed at which you mine blocks is actually increased. So mining out just one coal vein doesn't take nearly as long. And we make sure to use the pickaxe on anything made of stone or any ores, and then on dirt items we use the shovel. Also we use the shovel on gravel and sand. It just makes it much more efficient. Alright, so this seems to be a pretty interesting area with two caves that we could go down and explore. There's an abundance of pork, which is always a benefit, and it's kind of a stylish terrain. I like the way that it's shaped out. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and start building my house now. I'd like to at first I like to dig into a mountainside because it tends to be the easiest way to map out a house, whereas collecting the resources to build a house on the first night is definitely not recommended, because if you tend to build very large like I do, then you will run out of time and the night will come about, and then you're going to end up getting stuck outside without any resources at all and nothing to defend yourself against the hordes that come out at night. So, and just a personal preference, you still can go ahead and build stuff outside, but you won't have really much room to grow, I should say. And this isn't a permanent home, it's just it's a nice starting point. So never think of it like you're stuck once you build your first house, because you're really not. You can go out and expand at any time. We're just trying to give ourselves a little bit of a hovel so that we can stay alive and survive the first wave of critters that come to attack us at night. Now, this seems to be good so far. We've got a nice little opening here. It's 3x4, I think, and a double door. So I'm going to go ahead and put my crafting table down here, seeing as I picked it back up, you can cut it back down quickly with the axe, or you can actually just punch it to death, and it'll pop back into your inventory. But seeing as we've done that, I'm going to place that right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take some of the cobblestone that I mined out, and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 in the top or in the left side, and 1, 2, 3 in the right side, and then one in the top and the bottom in the middle, and that's going to give me a furnace. And I'm going to go ahead and place the furnace on the other side, and then with some of the extra wood that I've made, I'm going to make 2 wooden doors. So now, once the night comes by, I don't have to block up this entryway with something as crazy as a stone block or a wood block like so. I won't have to do this. I'll just have to right click on the door and it opens, and nothing can really get in. The zombies can eventually knock the doors down, but we have a sword, so we're not worried about that. We can always just beat them. Alright, so now this is our first house. It's really basic and we don't have any lighting, so let's go ahead and put some lighting in here. In order to do that, we're going to right click on the crafting table again, and we've got plenty of sticks and we have plenty of coal. So we're going to put the sticks in the bottom middle, and we're going to put the coal in the middle, the very middle. We're going to go ahead and click it a few times, give us a couple torches. You can make as many as you want. I do recommend not using up the rest of your sticks though. And then I like to put them in the, let's see, one away from the corner, because if you put them in the corner, you can't put one on the other adjacent tile. So I like to give it a little bit of space, like that. And now we have lighting. So once it becomes nighttime in here, we're going to be okay. Now, we still have some coal left over, and we have some raw pork chops, and about this time you're probably going to be getting hungry if you're playing in survival multiplayer, or survival single player for that matter. And we're going to go ahead and right click on the furnace. We're going to put the coal in the bottom slot because that's where any fuel goes. You can also put saplings in there. You can put wooden planks in there. You can put wooden logs in there. You can put charcoal in there. You can put sticks in there. Anything that you can think of that would typically burn, you can usually use as a fuel in a furnace. But coal is definitely the most effective fuel. And then we're going to go ahead and put our raw pork chops in the top, and we're going to watch those cook. So right about now, you're probably feeling really good about where you are. You're definitely going to be able to survive the night. It's starting to get dark out. You might not have gotten all of this done as quickly as I just did, but that's okay. The next thing we're going to want to look into doing is upgrading your tools. And I'm going to continue on with that in the next video. But I'm going to keep playing for a little bit, so you can kind of tend to watch, but there's no need to. We've already done everything that we've needed to do to survive our first night. We've got our crafting table right here. We've got our furnace. We've got our torches, and we have a good supply of torches. And we have all the tools that we need to really shape the world in the way we want to. The sword being the most crucial at night because that's when all the monsters come out to play. Again, thank you for watching, and we really look forward to hearing from you, and if you have any suggestions or comments, we encourage you to let us know. The next video will be out as soon as I remaster my old content, and I hope you stay tuned. Have a good day.